Hey, let me take a few minutes, if I could, with Pastor Chris here today and just kind of walk you through a transition that's upcoming at First Family. And though it may have a negative sound initially, I want you to know, and I think Chris would concur, this has some real win-wins to it. There's a lot of continuity that we're going to talk about over the next few minutes. But first, let's kind of get the cards on the table. Chris, can you share with us the transition, the timeline that God's kind of put in your heart about your employment as it looks in the future?
Right. So I think just to put it on the table real quick, I have accepted a position with the Baptist Convention of Iowa as Associate Executive Director. And the timeline is to begin working officially with the Baptist Convention on May 1st. But there will be an extended period of partnership over the summer months with full-time employment beginning August 1st. And I think the thing that I would just like to underscore is that we have really worked hard in this transition to continue the partnership and build continuity to where this is a win-win for everybody.
It really is.
And I hope that as we move through this transition, you folks can see that I really think there's going to be, there obviously will be change, but I think from a lot of folks, you'll see the continuity more than you will the change.
Yeah.
I still plan on being a part of First Family.
Amen.
I still plan on serving as an elder at First Family. And I'm looking forward to being a part of our church as we just continue to grow and build over the next several months and years ahead.
So part of the transition from May to August, and Chris staying on kind of part-time, is to actually help us with the transition. As you know, he oversees all of our small groups, some of our technology, a lot of our pipeline work. And so instead of just dumping all that so quickly, we're looking at next steps on the church side, and he's going to stay on part-time and just help us make sure our small groups launch well. And we just appreciate that. And even after that's officially over in August, he's here as an elder, as a member, as a leader. And so there's just a lot of continuity we see happening, a lot of win-wins, even though we want to be transparent with you and tell you that there is an official employment change underway beginning May 1st, correct?
Right, and I want to underscore, I love you guys. You are more than just friends. You are family.
Amen.
To me, and I just, the win for me personally is the opportunity to have a greater impact at a statewide level, but still remain here as part of First Family and keep the relationships that I've developed over the last several years with you as a family. And I just, that to me is what opened this door to where it was like, this is a workable option, because I love First Family and I love you as a church family, and I want to maintain those relationships and continue to do life together with you guys as we continue to reach Ankeny for Jesus.
You know, Chris, we were talking in a bigger picture, kind of a 30,000-foot level, just about how God does seem to be moving people, making there's some transitions in a few areas, not just even in our church, but even statewide and then even nationally. And not that we're any kind of prime player, but the Lord does do this. He moves people to where He needs them at key times for His purposes. And I appreciate the way you've been sensitive. You brought this to our attention. We prayed about it. We worked together. We've conversed. And there's nothing weird about this to me or to you. We just want to be honest with our people. And I think this role is going to fit you well, but we will sure miss you.
Well, I appreciate that, and I hope that, and this may be impossible, but I hope you guys don't sense a loss over the months ahead. I still want to be a part of your lives and involved in watching your children grow and becoming young men and women of God, and helping strengthen our families, and watching our small groups continue just to minister and shepherd people here at First Family. And that was my heart a month ago, and it's my heart now, and I hope I can still help guide that and really be a part of that over the next several years as an elder.
If you have any questions, First Family, you know our elders are around, and just be sure to see one of us, and we'll walk you through any questions you have. Chris, thank you. Sure appreciate you, and look forward to how we're continuing to work together, but in a different fashion.
Yeah, praise God. Thanks so much, Todd.